So the other one gets back, he said 3 to 5 months. Okay. All right, so take care. Thank you. Good luck. Okay.
Hello, Mary. Mary, try and sort this one out. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that can be. Let's talk about fish. Fish. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Instrumental break. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. 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 Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Fish.
Yeah, thank you, Lee.
I think that one will do.
That'll do great. How's everyone this morning? So Mary Lee's off getting her car repaired for their umpteenth time they're leaving. Got my father fish mug. There we go. Got to hold it with my left hand to be able to see the picture. Ha. Oh, glory. Well, I woke up. Frank woke me up at 7:15. I went to bed early, but I kept waking up. Last time I woke up was at 4:30, and I lay there till 5:30, and then dozed off again. And he called me at 7:15, so I'm here. I'm good. I'm ready to go. Mary will not be with us this morning, I guess. More's the pity, but she's okay, just getting her car fixed. Echo, echo, Patrick Paulson saying, I don't think it's on my side, Patrick. Let me look.
Echo, echo.
No,
Patrick
it is on my
Paulson saying,
side.
I don't think.
Nope, sorry. Guess it is on my side. Thank you. I missed that. Let's see. Patrick's got a new pair of cribs. Nice. That's such a great fish. They breed underneath a rock. They actually breed on the roof of a cave. So they will dig under a rock to make a little cave and then lay their eggs upside down on the roof of that cave. They hatch in about 3 days and they come out in about 3 days. So it takes about a week from the time they're hatched. Huh. Apparently my Wi-Fi is going to play games with us this morning. I guess I'm here. It went out yesterday for a little while, a few minutes. Got it back on, but that might happen. There's something sketchy about the Wi-Fi here and now. Now I'm gonna be leaving here right about 10 and going down to Boca, where I will meet Thomas, and we're gonna go out collecting. We're gonna be collecting pygmy seahorses and probably some spiny box puffers, little ones, I hope, and some other things, shrimp and pipefish and whatever else we find. So that'll be fun. I hope we get some gobies. We've been working on the side system. It's been leaking. We lost a bunch of fish in it because it leaked and filled up with RO water, and the salinity took a nose. I lost a whole batch of new clowns I had just bought. And we think we got it fixed. But then I looked this morning, and there's a puddle there again. So I don't know. Probably won't be able to look at it today. Frank, yes, you have a site.
No, this is Richard's. It needs to go to him if you give it to him.
Well, just put it inside. Well, put it here. He'll come get it. Okay.
It already had that kink in it, so I didn't.
All right.
You have a great day.
You bet. Bye-bye. Frank is off to St. Petersburg today, so he won't be going collecting with us. Yippee. Anyway, we're going to go collecting. I'm going to get Thomas to do some live stream So we will be back with you for a little while at some point in time. Don't know when that'll be. It'll probably be later this morning around noonish, would be my guess. Well, I don't know for sure. Atkins is here. Lori Venker. Atkins Nature Aquariums. Logan. Laura T-Bone. Hi, T-Bone. Who else? You're fishy. It's going to be fun. Atkins, Blake's. Hi, Blake. Oh, who else? Aquatic Conquest. Type of rainbow unusual fish, and not that many in the hobby. What's he referring to? Rainbow cichlids. That's Atkins. Nice. I asked if you knew what a Pacific blue eye. Oh, the Pseudomagil. Pseudomagillani. No, I don't. I know the blue rainbow. I don't know the Pseudomagil. I know the Oz guys have been talking about them. Ah, Craig. Morning, Craig. Pat Polson. Aquatic Conquest. Uh, Good morning, Aquatic Conquest. Are you getting any bites on the contest yet? Anybody sent anything in yet? Um, I noted that you set Saturday as the target for um, the specifications for it. I will get hold of Chevy Fish and talk to her, and then I'll get back to you. If you could leave your phone number for me, Aquatic Conquest, um, on my email, then I'll get back to you also a little later in the week after I talk with Chevy. Oh, Mary. I'll post the link. Lead them want to come up. Blake, come on up and say hello. Who else is here? Guess they got it ready. Al Wet Sox. Good morning. Too much life happening. Yeah, that's true enough, isn't it? Happens to the best of us. Ugh. Suda Miguel signature. Bill Witt is here. Hi, Bill. Good morning. Good morning. And here, Fishy. Hello, here, Fishy. And your sweet new Yellow Submarine song. That's so much fun. And I think I mentioned yesterday, really, the National Aquarium in Baltimore featured in the first frame. That was pretty nice. Logan's 40A's here. I-48. Working and lurking. Lee, I would love to come up, honestly, but I have people coming and going because the leak downstairs is back, honestly. Also, we have to hold back on visitors waiting to buy due to this nightmare craziness. Well, it'll be wonderful getting through all this. Oh, Alex and his wife are going through the same thing. They're trying to find a house to move into. They've been renting for years. So they're looking forward to that, but they've not been able to find anything yet. And of course, they want to stay in the Seattle area where there's just a tremendous pressure on the housing market. But it will happen, and they'll find the right one, I'm sure. Roman Chirac. Yesterday, while redoing my 100, I found 2 freshwater clams. Aha! They must have come in on plant roots when they were small. I didn't deliberately put them in there. I've had that happen too. When a clam, it's called spatting, S-P-A-T, like spit. Think of spit, but spat. When a clam, when it spawns, it sends out eggs and it sends out sperm into the water column, and they form a little flagellate critter that's microscopic, and it will land on something like a hard surface, or in the case of a clam, down on the bottom, and start growing. It's at that point really is microscopic, and then they'll begin to grow. Well, if they land on a root, as was suggested here, then that might that might be the way they came in. They come in with sand. They come in with anything, but they typically do quite well. Um, they do reach a point where they die. I mean, you will wind up finding empty clamshells. They don't live long, but they will live in the tank. And if you've only got a few, the dying isn't going to mess anything up. It'll be eaten very quickly by whatever is in there. It's automatic food. But they're fun and they do a nice job of filtering the water. It's a cool little animal. Logan says, I know if I see one bladder snail, I have many more. Chances are. Look for little gelatinous egg masses and pull them out and get rid of them. Nastiness, those little egg masses. Um, it usually takes me about a month to get control of a bladder snail um, uh, outburst, whatever. I squish them. Whenever I see them, I squish them. Even the little tiny ones I squish. Because the fish love them. It's great food for the fish. And pull the eggs out. Pull the eggs out and squish the babies. Just keep doing it until there are none. It'll take a while, but if you stay with it, you'll get control of it. Misfit said clams were some of the first animals kept in glass aquariums. I keep some myself. They really are a very, very neat little animal, and they do quite well. What you don't want to do is put a whole bunch of them in a tank, because then the likelihood is you're going to get a die off, and it could easily foul the water. So 2 or 3, 4 or 5 at the most, and just kind of keep an eye on it. If they don't get down in the sand or act like they're alive, then take them out. But you'll know in a day or two. Misfit reptiles and aquatics made that comment. Leslie's Aquatics. Good morning, Leslie. quite a conquest. I'd like to add a clam or two to my tank. I got a lot of them here. I can ship them out. I don't know if I put them on my Get Gills or not. I did offer a deal the other day. The new food um, called Prime. That's very high quality. It's an Israeli import. Has medication in it, but small enough amount it's not going to damage anything in the tank. It's an antibacterial. And also has nutmeg in it. Nutmeg, is that right? Garlic? What? I can't remember. Let me go get it. Hold on. Oregano. It has Mediterranean oregano. Right there's our package. Thanks to Thomas. This is Prime Oregano, it's called. Made in Israel, Prime Oregano. It's designed for exotic fish farmers. Father Fish is repackaging Prime Oregano for his customers. It's not available on the open market. It's only available in bulk to fish farmers, which is where I got it, in that I'm a fish farmer. I got it from the fish farm store. Contains natural Mediterranean oregano oil, which is a prophylactic, improves vibrancy, and promotes long life. Also contains carvacrol, C-A-R-V-A-C-R-O-L, an antibacterial, active against Aromanus and Vibrio species. It destroys pathogen bacteria. 53% protein, which is the highest protein available in a synthesized fish food. So, real nice product. Should be a boon to the hobbyists. It's hard to get a really high quality food of this type. There are lots of green granular foods and pellet foods and whatnot. This is a granular. It's not a pellet. It's a granular. It looks like a pellet. It comes in a number of grades. I got the I don't remember what it is, 25 grade, I think, which is the nice size for small fish. Oh, let's see. Leslie sending prayers to Mary Page and her daughter today, as are we all. LP lurking. Good morning, Father Fish, and everyone in the chat in need of some prayers. My daughter is having surgery this morning. I'll catch up with you later. LP lurking, that was. So, yes, prayers for LP lurking. And daughter. Hope all goes well in surgery. Brian is here. Good morning, Brian. Quite a conquest is sending a sticker to Blake. I don't think, Blake, do you have a sticker from me? I don't think I sent any to you, and I need to do that. And I will also send you a mug if you like. I'll need a little bit for shipping. It's going to be a painful shipping bill, but I'm happy to do that. Send me your email address. Your mailing address. Anyone who wants to get a mug, they're $25. If you're outside territorial U.S., I need 20 for shipping. It's 20, 25 or so for shipping. PayPal, fatherfish@fatherfish.net. Send it to PayPal, fatherfish@fatherfish.net, and we'll be happy to send you a mug. Leslie's Aquatics. In my truck, in the truck on my way to work. Shouldn't be texting much. I wanted to say hello and hope everyone has a great day. Thank you, you too, Leslie. And have a great day at work. Aquatic Conquest says you can come here if you like, Lee. Well, you can come here too. We'll be happy to. Everybody will be happy to welcome Lee and his lovely wife Sue. Aquatic Conquest. I want some, but I am not in the UK. I am in the UK. I am in the UK. I can send them to the UK. I can do that. I do send stickers out at my cost. So simply, if you want to send an email, fatherfish@fatherfish.net, fatherfish@fatherfish.net. Send me an email with your address and the word sticker, and I'll be happy to send you stickers and a bumper sticker. I have bumper stickers. Let me show you the bumper sticker. Let me grab one. Oh. Bumper stickers, Father Fish Aquarium. So I'll send you one of these as well, along with stickers. I do have stickers here. Show you the stickers. The Father Fish sticker, right there. So you get both. You got a sticker, you got a bumper sticker, you got a couple of stickers and a bumper sticker. And for $25, you'll also get a mug. Ooh, what else? Atkins. What's wrong with bladder snails? I got them. They don't do any harm that I can see. They will eat plants. A lot of people like them. Try to remember. I think Alex said he likes them. Somebody, don't remember who. Somebody just yesterday said they like bladder snails. Get off my bladder snails. So I don't like them, but that's because I grew up not liking them. Like a lot of things. They do eat plants. Logan's, Lori, Leslie. Are they saltwater and can you eat them? What is he talking about? Misfit. We're talking AC. Clam to my tank. Yes, they can be saltwater and you can eat them. You eat the freshwater ones too. It's advised that you cook them a little bit. All right, let's go down to the bottom here. GRB. Hello, GRB. Lee says, I have bladder snails and I like them too. I've got so many plants they can have all they can eat buffet, as far as I'm concerned. So, Lee hasn't been cleaned out yet. So we'll just give it time. He has a tendency to. What's going on here? Swampy Acres Homestead. Hello, hello. Rohan J loves them, AC says. And Lee loves them. And Father Fish hates them. GRB. Hope you're doing well as well. Not .com, Lori. .net. Fatherfish@fatherfish.net. Fatherfishnet.com. She's got. That's funny. It's Father. Lori. Fatherfish@fatherfish.net. Fatherfish@fatherfish.net. Deal. I always include stickers and a bumper sticker in every little package that goes out. Ryan Vineby via Gmail. Email your address, Lee, or anyone else who wants my stickers. Peplin Creek, by all means. And Leslie says it's going to be a great day. Darn it. Tisha, sorry I left your stream yesterday so suddenly. My phone has Wi-Fi issues and only continues to work after reboot. Afterwards, it was dinner time. So dinner comes before Lee's stream, is the message. That's good. One should always put food first. Food is good. Food is critical. Aquatic Conquest. Got to design it first. Hope to have it done today. Talking about his sticker. Getting it through eBay. 10 pounds for 15. What? Maybe talking about something else. Oh my, I don't know where we're at here. T-Bone wants a sticker in a mug. Deal, T-Bone. Good morning, Michael Long. How are you this morning? Sticker in a mug. PayPal, $25 to PayPal. If you are not in the U.S., please add another 20 if you can for postage. And send your address. PayPal, fatherfish@fatherfish.net is my account. Fatherfish@fatherfish.net. Oh, yeah, Logan's talking about a hurricane headed to the Panhandle again, I guess. Another big one. Or there's one headed to Mexico. Yeah, I do have clams. Here, Fishy has a link to my Ketgills account. Tisha, hello, Tisha. Nice to see you. All right. Jumping to the bottom. Aquarium Cop. Hello, Aquarium Cop. Good morning to you. Oh. What are the main signs your discus may be pairing up? Aqua from Arizona says, what are the main signs your discus may be pairing up? Well, just hanging out together. You know, they'll hang out together. They'll swim kind of side by side. They'll separate. If you have a group of them, those two will separate from the rest of the group, kind of go off by themselves, hang together. And then eventually they'll start cleaning a leaf or some vertical thing, like a tube or a leaf or a rock or a cone or whatever you put in there that's vertical for them to lay their eggs on. They'll begin cleaning that. They'll both be picking away at it, cleaning it. And then, of course, they'll go up one following the other. Female will lay eggs, male will come behind and fertilize them. And they'll just do that over and over and over again, 100 times or more. Um, Hope you do it. That'd be wonderful, Aqua. They are a thoroughly delightful fish and one that is an absolute thrill to spawn and to raise the babies. You do want to leave the babies in with the parents. If you've got other fish in there and can get them out, that's preferable because they will eat all the babies up. Um, if you don't and you can put the pair in a tank by themselves, that's also preferable. So the whole idea is you want to separate the breeding pair of discus from everything else and give them a chance to lay their eggs and hatch them out and feed their young. There is no food necessary for the baby fish. They eat the slime coat on the parent, which is a high protein slime coat. Great fun. My eyes are burning. Okay, what do we got a conversation here? People download videos from YouTube because they get hits from someone else's popular video. Yeah, that's not legal. You can lose your channel for doing that. My angels lay eggs on the filter intakes. Yeah, they do that too. Aquatic Conquest wants Lee to sing, or someone to sing over a track for him. Let me go back and pick up some of this conversation I've lost track of. Lee, do you know how to download from YouTube? Aquatic Conquest, how do I converse with Chevy Fish? She should be here now. Ask her to send you her email or whatever way she wants to be able to communicate with you. I'll talk to her a little later today and see what I can work out. I don't know how to communicate with you, AC. Send me your phone number, please. You can send it via email to fatherfish at fatherfish.net, and I'll get that. And I'll work out a way for you to converse with Chevy Fish. Tish is talking about food and likes nacho cheese dish. Okay. Larry Vinker. There's Chevy Fish. I don't know if you're up on this yet, Chevy Fish. I recommended you as someone who could help us set the rules for the contest that Aquatic Conquest is putting together. I think you would be the most helpful person in that regard. If you want to link up with Aquatic Conquest, I don't need to approve this. You guys can work it out. I'm perfectly happy with that. Jughead Jones 254. Good morning, good morning. Here, Fishy says, my cribs loved their first smashed snails yesterday. Will smaller fish be able to eat them too? Yes, they pick at them. They can pull them apart. And just squish them good. Squish them really good. Everybody will love them. Logan's is adding more angels to his 125. Excuse me. I think Chevy would be my recommendation for an independent judge, unless she prefers to enter. I'm working on prizes. Let me see what I can figure out. We shall talk about this. Aquatic Conquest is making up applications. Cool. Reach out and vote on who the third judge would be. That's a good idea. Yeah, we could do Alex or Blake. There are a lot of really cool people who I think would do it. Chris would do it. The Mad Aquarist. Nice. Okay, one of the things I want to be able to do is feature our songs that people are recording. So I'm going to do two of them right now, and then we're going to do Aquatic Conquests review of tanks for the break, and then we'll do two more for the other half-hour mark. So we're at a half-hour mark. I need to get this back up here and scroll down to Father Fish's music. And we're going to pick up on, oh, that'll be cool. Right there. Let's see if we can get it. We'll probably lose my screen again, but that's all right. Here we go. Taking about a 5-minute break.
In the town of Baltimore lived a man of the sea, and he told us of his life in the land by Chesapeake. So we searched up on YouTube till we found his tank so clean, and we smiled, we found our way on Father Fish's fun live stream. We all love Father Fish's great live stream. He keeps his tank so clean, the plants they are so green. We all love his fluffy beard, it is so white. His eyes they are so bright, he always keeps it tight. And our friends are all aboard, many more of them, will they still snore? But they'll watch him on replay. We all love Father Fish's great live stream. tanks, they are so clean. The plants, they are so green. We all love his fluffy beard, it is so white. He always keeps it tight. His eyes are so bright. As we live the life fishy. Everyone!
Father fish, father fish. One place to go to if you have Vic. Your fish may itch or even flash. So Father Fish is your one-stop cap. Capital with an inch of sand. Capital with an inch of sand. Raise the temperature with a helping hand. And add some garlic on top of that sand. The heat will go, your plants will grow, and all of your fish will have a happy home. Father Fish, so Father Fish, your one-stop wonder if you keep fish. Starring Sir Father Fish and all his followers on the Father Fish channel. Over to you, Sir Father Fish.
I found my way, I found my way to Father Fish. He comes on in the morning every day. Add some soil, cap it with sand, then add hands. He will help you do it the right way. Add some fish, then walk away. Feed them high quality food. Thy food is best. Keep it dirted, keep it all natural. I found my way back to Father Fish. Bye, all.
Thank you, guys. Very sweet. What you got here? Oh, look!
Two more quail.
Look what we've got. Two little quail.
Two more.
Betsy's bringing in. Aren't they cute? Tiny little things.
Yep.
So you're gonna put them in with the other two?
I am. Yeah. And then
Okay.
in about a week, I'll take those two out, I think, and they'll be good
Okay.
enough to be in
All
the
right.
pen. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yep.
It'll be interesting to see if those new ones start setting.
I know.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can start producing their own.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was just looking. AC doesn't have the new one up yet, but we will get to that, I'm sure. And I'll keep an eye open for it. So um, when the hour rolls around, I'll go look for it. Okay. Thank you, Logans. Very much. I love all you guys too. Quite a conquest. You got it done. Okay. Well, let's see. Let me reboot your channel. It's not coming up, AC. I'm getting the one from 2 days ago. The 3 minute, wait a minute, plus 4 more. 3 days, 1 week, 7 years. I'm not getting a new, I guess it just hadn't hit yet. I'll keep going back and looking. 1 day ago, that's the song. 2 days ago. All right, well, I'll look when we're ready, when I need it. All right. Oh, he's got a link. Well, to get the link, I need to go over to YouTube. There's the link. Let's see if it will let me. It's on Premiere. Save. Save to music. Okay, I think I got it now. Let's go back. Fiddling around. I think I got it all. Gee, I did all that. Maybe. Jughead talking about breeding crayfish in a 90-gallon pool with mild winters. Logan says Father Fish reminds me of my grandpa. Lee says he reminds me of a hairy version of my dad. And Patrick Paulson and Aquatic Conquest respond by posting links. Cynthia, I want to update you. This morning I fed my angelfish mollies and black skirt tetra with yellowfin tuna, but only my mollies ate it. My angels and tetras did not. Oh dear. Well, I'll tell you why that is, Cynthia. The other fish don't know what it is. They've never seen it before. So if one fish eats it, though, the others will figure out it's food. So keep trying. Just don't leave it lay in there for more than just a little while, 10, 15 minutes maybe. Not really much longer. But try it again maybe in a few hours or maybe tomorrow, whatever. They'll get into it once they figure out it's food. Fish very often will do that. They'll see something new and they'll ignore it because they don't know what it is. But if they see other fish working at it, then they'll get curious. They'll come over and look and maybe take a taste and see what they think. So it'll happen. Also fed my albino pleca with cucumber, and so far he's snubbing it. Already turned off the light, but still the same. Same thing, just give them time. It's something new. They're not going to go after something brand new. Okay, let's do this. This is important because I get this kind of stuff all the time. People will say to me, I tried your meat. I touched something. You can't touch anything on this screen. All right. My fish don't like your food. They won't eat your food. Your food is no good. So here's the answer, guys. If the food you're feeding looks like something they're used to, they'll go right at it. But if it looks different, smells different, tastes different even. Let's stick with smells different and looks different. They're going to be wary of it because fish are shy creatures by and large. Now, there are some fish that'll eat a rock if you drop it in there. They'll just go after anything. Doesn't matter what it is, particularly the large predators. But for little fish, community fish, you put something new in that's different, that looks different, smells different, they're probably going to ignore it unless they've had something like that or that before, in which case they'll know what it is. But if they don't know what it is, they're not going to pay much attention to it. Now, if it lays there for a little while, something will get curious and take a bite. And if they like it, they'll just keep taking bites. And then eventually some other guys will say, oh, what's he got? Let me check that out. And they'll sneak their way over and take a bite. And if they like it, they'll come back and take another bite. But they're not going to be ravenous about new food. Unless, as I say, it's something they've seen before or seen something very similar to it before. Almost any pellet you put in, if you've been feeding pellets, fish are going to eat it because they recognize it as food. It's like putting, you put a piece of shrimp in. Well, if they've never seen a piece of shrimp before, they may think it's a rock. They're not interested in eating rocks, so they're going to ignore it. Somebody at some point will sniff it and think, get curious, take a bite, and then in fairly short order, everybody will be all over it because it'll be really desirable. So don't expect your fish to jump all over a brand new food that they've never had before. It takes a little time for them to figure out what it is. Don't leave it lay in there longer than 15 minutes to half an hour. If they don't go at it in that length of time, take it out, put it in the fridge, try it again tomorrow, or try it again later in the day. If it's something you really want them to eat, don't give them anything else. Just give them that. And keep putting it in until they figure out that's what they're going to get. And they'll eat it. It'll happen. It just may not happen instantaneously. Where are we? Rohan. My rainbow sharks and bala sharks will eat anything. Yeah, and there are a lot of fish like that. Cynthia says zucchini is not easy to come across in the Philippines. Cucumbers just as good. Same stuff. Work just as well. Any other legume, potato, sweet potato, any legume or any gourd, any kind of gourd, pumpkin, anything like that. Doesn't have to be zucchini. Aquatic Conquest. Doing a random video and noticed my dormant lotus bulb sprouted new growth. They do that routinely. Someone was mentioning the other day, I think it was on Alex's channel, that their lotus disassociated itself from the bulb, was planted and kept growing. It'll actually grow a new bulb. The purpose of the bulb on the lotus is to sprout babies. It just sprouts them out and they break off and go off on their own and, kind of carry on. But I've seen them with 3, 4, 5, 6 sprouts on one bulb. So they'll continue to do that. They'll continue to send out uh, to produce babies. Cynthia, yeah, okay. Well, just back to this food thing. Just keep trying, Cynthia. But don't give them something else. Don't go back to whatever you've been giving them. It's, make sure the only food you feed them is the new food that you want them to eat. And fish, shrimp, anything like that is going to be more desirable than any kind of flake or pellet. So just keep doing it. They'll get the message. It ain't like they hate it. It's like they don't know what it is. Yeah, right, GRB, I pushed the button. Actually, I touched the screen, and I touched it right in the top right-hand corner where there's a little X, which wipes out everything, everything that's up. Oh, Rohan caught an aquatic frog. Frogs are hard to keep in the tank. Otherwise, they're pretty cool. Change water around 25 because I was afraid of an ammonia spike. It's not going to happen in a few hours, Cynthia. It would take all night. If you left a big chunk of food in there overnight, you could get an ammonia spike. Probably would. But in a matter of 15 minutes, half an hour, under an hour, you're not going to get an ammonia spike that quickly. Aquatic said he left something in for days. Probably got eaten up. All right, let's jump to the bottom here. Let me go over to, let's see, now what I need to do here is do live chat. And then scroll down. Logan's saying he's never has luck with hairgrass. Hairgrass is really tough. You have to have nutrition pretty shallow for hairgrass to take. I found it works best in really old tanks that have been set up for a long time, where there's a nutrition level fairly close to the surface. There really isn't a whole lot you can do about that. I've got a group of little cell tanks, if you will, for my bettas. They've got a pretty shallow substrate, like an inch or less. I do hairgrass in there really well. It takes hold really well. So you might try just doing a shallow substrate with a little bit of dirt in it, enough to get nutrition up close enough that their root system can pick up on it pretty quick. The other way to do it is to do it immersed by having no water in the tank, just substrate, mud preferably, and plant it in that. Put some saran wrap over it with a light, and that'll grow rather quickly. And then once you get it up, you can fill it. The problem with that system is you've got open dirt, which makes it difficult to fill. So you want to put a little bit of sand on it, like a half an inch maybe, and then get the little plants down in the dirt, like an inch of dirt, half inch of sand. Wet it thoroughly so it's sopping wet. Put the plants in, cover the whole thing in saran wrap, put a light on it, and let it go for about a month, and it'll pretty well fill out. And then if you're very, very careful, you can fill it, and those plants will continue to thrive. Oh, okay. So aquatic conquest is saying you took his bulb out. So he put the bulb through a cycle. That's a good thing. John Doe, I really want to try your tank method, but I don't want to use sand as a dirt cap. I liked Eco Complete. How much should I use to cap the dirt? Well, the problem with Eco Complete is that it has nutrition in it. So you kind of you're just adding more dirt, really. You're putting dirt on dirt in effect. Try to find some kind of sand that you like. You can use Eco Complete, but you need to cap that as well. Otherwise, it's going to take about 2 inches. It's coarser. It's much coarser, so it really takes more, and that may not keep the dirt down. It may work its way up. So, if you start getting dirt in there, add more, and just keep adding it until you don't get the dirt anymore. The reason I don't do it is because it's hard to do. It doesn't work easily or well. But give it a go, see if you can do it. I know what you mean about the sand. Try to find something you like. The little tiny gravel will work. You can find like river rock, a little tiny river rock. That's kind of pretty and would work well. Um, Try to find a product that has no nutrition in it. That's really what you're looking for as a cap. Let's see. Aquatic Conquest trying to get something together here with Lee. That'll be fun, whatever it is. And Al Wet Sox asks Aquatic Conquest, is that a way to reset the bulb? Yeah, you can do that. You don't need to. The bulb will survive and will continue to thrive. It'll continue to send out babies. But if you dry it, not long, put it in a baggie, like a sandwich bag. You don't want it to dry out completely. You just want it to be out of water for maybe upwards of a month. And then put it back in, and it should sprout right away. Michael Long, hello, Michael. Good to see you. Let's see. Really, these guys are turning into a bunch of pros here. Amazing. Okay, we're going to do, it's 9 o'clock. We're going to do Aquatic Conquest's new version of our YouTube famous. There it is. Let's see if I got it. This is Aquatic Photo and Video Competition. Is that? It's 1 minute 29 seconds. All right, let's do this. Absolutely. Let me get it up here. I did see this yesterday. I don't know if that was it. Let's see. I got a feeling it wasn't. Took 3 hours to make the whale go across the screen, he said. Was that what you wanted me to play, AC? I think what I'd like to do is get the well, it may not exist anymore. Let me go to your channel and see what I can find there. Okay, photo and video competition. Yeah, I guess that was it. Updated intro. That's the intro. We did the intro. Then we got this long one from 4 months ago. Oh, that's your tank. Well, all right. I guess we did it. That was pretty cool. Guess so. Who won? Chandler. Hello, hello. Oh, Aquatic Conquest says, in my head, I have an invention. Aha. I'm going to get some coffee on that note. Coffee. Maybe it's hot, maybe. Okay, we're going to do another half hour. I've got to leave here at 9:30 or get together at 9:30. Want to get down there and meet Thomas so we can do our collecting trip. And we will live stream some of that and maybe even maybe even do a video. Let's see. Channel. Boy, I need to get a better camera or something. This looks like some old time movie on here. It's really bad. Here, Fishy, excited to come along collecting. That'll be fun. Alex is here. Hi, Alex. Good morning to you. Lee, Sir Father Fish, I purchased a 12-liter tank to be delivered tomorrow. I put my 9 tetras in there. I have some dirt and sand and plants and a spare small air pump. Sounds perfect. A little sponge filter will be good too. And give it a go. Except that doesn't really solve your problem. All that does is transfer it. What you want to do is take out the one sick fish. Just the one. Take out the one that has fungus on it. And see if that stops the fungus. And maybe stops the dying. Your fish have been in there long enough. The ones that are left should be really stable. I worry about fungus on a fish because it ain't normal, and it doesn't just kind of hang there forever. Pull that one out, just the one, and then give it a week and see what things look like. If you plant a light bulb, you get LEDs. Listen, but my advice with all of this, all these attempts to do something new, is try it and see. I mean, if you want to go out and plant light bulbs, I think you should do that. Who knows what'll grow up? Who knows? Maybe it'll be LEDs. Maybe it'll be a new sun and a new world. Maybe it'll create a whole new universe. You never know. Your Fishy says my spouse has me on a spending freeze. Oh dear. I need to be on a spending freeze. I looked at my bank balance this morning and there ain't none. And I got to pay the rent yet. It's going to be a tough weekend, guys. Jughead, how do you treat columnaris? Oh, I hate columnaris. I hate it. I'll tell you what I usually do. The first thing I do with columnaris is I pull out every infected fish and feed them to something. I don't try to save fish once they get it. If I see that kind of whiteness on the body, out they come. If you do that religiously, you'll control it. You'll get rid of anybody who's infected with it, and it will stop the infection. I've used triple sulfa. Triple sulfa works pretty well. But again, you're not going to save the fish that are infected by it. Nicholas Grawl is Googling columnaris. Oh, yes, it certainly was. Here, Aquatic Conquest saying that here Fishy's video was outstanding. It absolutely was. You did a lot of work on that. The video alone was really amazing. Very, very impressive. Which reminds me, I've been wanting to ask this, and I keep forgetting to do it. Now it's in my brain. Where did that Father fish come from? Who did that? Where did that start? Where is it? Who has that? Who made that? That is so cool. It looks like it's made out of wood. I need to find the source of the Father fish figurine that's in that video and some others. It's being picked up and carried throughout a number of videos. Somebody please locate that little dude for me. I need to buy it or get another one or do something. It's just way, way cool. Alexander Lee, wouldn't feeding it to another fish transfer it? No. Feeding it to another fish gets it gets the bacteria eaten up in the fish's gut. It does not transfer it. So long as the fish is eaten right away, and if you put it in with like a big Oscar or something, it'll be eaten right away, and that will be the end of it. It will not. It'll not continue to infect. Just Google imaged father fish and it came up. Really? I don't know anything about it. I need to find out where that came from. Aquatic Conquest. So we're going to track it. Almost finished. Got a notification, but what the heck? It closed and I hadn't saved. Oh dear. I asked Google, what is Google? It's so damn smug. Really? There's some curious questions you can ask Google that it will refuse to answer. Like, are you spying on me? Is Google invasive AI? Things like that. Can any disease transfer that way? Not that I'm aware of. I've been feeding sick fish to my take care of guys for years and years. Never had a problem. So long as it's eaten, the digestive juices seem to take care of the problem. Now, where it might not work is if the fish has some sort of internal parasite or internal bacteria in the gut. That could easily be a different matter. So you might want to consider that. That's something I would, but then you don't knowingly do that anyway. Alex is saying, what are you collecting today? We're going to Boca, looking for pygmy seahorses, pipefish, spiny box spiny box puffers, gobies, that sort of stuff. There'll be shrimp and other things as well. Aquatic Conquest. I just asked Google who Father Fish is, and you filled the page. Here, Fishy. Remember, if you ask Google for walking directions from New York City to London, It would walk you to the ocean and tell you to jump in and swim. Don't know if it still does. Logan's picked me up along the way, right? Spotted a good picture of me. There are some really good pictures. Dooby-doo. Headed down to Boga. Going to Boca. LP Lurking is finally at the hospital. Daughter is having surgery today, so we will be in prayer for you and your daughter, LP. GRB's got a storm coming in. Alex saying hello. Oh, yeah. No idea yet where that fish, father fish thing came from. Really like to know about that. Oh dear. Well, we're kind of running out of juice here, I guess, aren't we? Nicholas Grawl says columnaris is a bacterial infection that can be external or internal and may follow a chronic or acute course. Absolutely. I've found it's acute consistently. So often mistaken for a fungal infection because of its mold-like lesions. The columnaris bacteria, Flavobacterium columnar, can be treated with antibiotics and prevented with basic tank maintenance. Yeah, I think it likes dirty water. And triple sulfa works pretty well on it. It freaks me out because it'll attack. The first thing it'll attack is female guppies and any neons or cardinals. It just kills them dead almost instantly. I mean, you get huge die-offs from it. And you really got to treat it. But again, I take the infected fish out and then treat the system. And that usually works pretty well. I lose a few, but I can stop it that way. The difficulty is it's not always easy to see. It looks like the middle part of the body around the dorsal fin becomes kind of white. It like loses its color. It washes out right in the middle of the body of the fish. And that's kind of the key. So I've tuned myself to look for that. If I see anything looking at all like that, that fish comes out instantly. I don't leave it in the tank 1 minute. And sometimes that'll be enough. That'll stop it. Lee Wilcox, the 4 infected tetra I put in the new tank. Oh, they're 4 infected. I should raise the temp and add some salt and garlic, as you did before in the 50. You can do that. I would get some, see if you can purchase some sulfa drug. There are a bunch of them available at the fish store. And treat with that. It's a bacterial infection that's causing the flesh to die, and then fungus takes hold. So you want not to treat the fungus, you want to treat the underlying bacteria. And I would treat it like like just exactly what we're talking about. Vinny is here. Hello, Vinny. Nice to see you. I think all I'm really looking to do, Lee, is to stop the progression of the infection. So by taking the sick ones out, you stand a good chance of being able to accomplish exactly that. So don't take out sulfa drug. Yeah, sulfa. Yeah, triple sulfa if you can get it. One that'll do then one that'll do positive and negative bacteria. Um, you don't want to take the healthy fish out. Just take the sick fish out. It may be that they're all going to be infected anyway, but there's a good chance that is not the case. You've got a number of fish in there that look really good, and I think they're fine. If you can just get the infection out, it should stop it. And then you won't have the problem anymore. Till the next time. I don't know. There's some people on here who should have a name for it. There is a product that's available on the market. A sulfa, triple sulfa. Can't remember what it's called. Sulfathiazole, or I don't know what it's called. Somebody will know. Triple sulfa. Yeah, anything with sulfa in it. Try that. All right, boys and girls, we're gonna head out here. Joe's tips and tricks. Hello, Joe. Joanna. Hi, Joanna. Bunch of people just popping in right now, and I need to scoot so I can get down there and we can do our collecting video and maybe collecting live stream. Alex, you too, Alex. Good to see all of you. Let me try to get a little tune or something up here so we can go off in style. We need to go off in style. We're going to run along here, guys. I got to get some stuff together and get down to Boca. Did we play everything? We didn't play the girls. Let's see. All right, let's do this. Let's do Lee, and then we'll do the photo and video gallery.
Hello, Mary. Mary.
Like that.
Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish.
Bye, guys. See you a little later in the day.
Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that can be. Let's talk about fish. Fish. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Instrumental break. about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. 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 Let's
Yeah.
talk about you
Bye,
and me.
all.
Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Fish.
Bye, guys.